Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in. Let's continue our series of NFL Mount Rushmores. This will be the 14th of 32 teams that we have done. Today is the Indianapolis Colts, previously known as the Baltimore Colts. They actually started as a franchise in 1953. Uh, were known as the Baltimore Colts from 1953 to 1983, and the Indianapolis Colts since 1984. They've won two Super Bowls in four appearances, Super Bowl champs in 2006 and 1970. Were also NFL champions in 1958 and 1959. In these, I attempt to name the four best players in franchise history, only looking at what they did with said team. So in this case, the Colts. Um, since this is Baltimore and Indianapolis Colts, I'm going to say right now that I included three players from Baltimore and one with Indianapolis. At the end, I will mention an all Indianapolis Colts Mount Rushmore. Very difficult one, though. The Colts have had a lot of excellent players in both Baltimore and Indianapolis. I'll be naming in alphabetical order by last name. They are not ranked. Starting with the great Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was the first overall pick by the Indianapolis Colts in 1998. Ended up playing 13 seasons for the team, in which he was named to 11 Pro Bowls and was a first team All Pro 5 times. Was also a 4-time MVP in 2003, 2004, 2008, 2009, the 2004 Offensive Player of the Year, was MVP runner up twice in 1999 and 2005. The Super Bowl 41 MVP while with the Colts. 2012. I'm sorry, that was with the Broncos. Just an historic time with the Colts. Overall went 141 and 67 as a starting quarterback, 64.9 completion percentage, 54,828 yards, 399 touchdowns. I could go on for ages about what Peyton did with the Colts. Led the league in completion percentage once, yards twice, touchdowns 3 times, and rating 3 times. Peyton Manning, easy choice for the Colts Mount Rushmore. Next, we got Gino Marchetti. Marchetti was drafted in the second round, 14th overall by the Dallas Texans in 1952. Played for the Colts and Baltimore from 1953 to 1966. From 1954 to 1964, so 11 straight seasons. Marchetti was named as a Pro Bowler. The defensive end was also a 7-time first team All Pro, including 6 straight seasons from 1957 to 1962. Was known as an amazing pass rusher, also a great run stopper. Marchetti sacks were not an official stat back in his day, but Pro Football Reference uh, credits him with 56 total from his 1960 to 1964 seasons. Marchetti won 2 NFL championships while with the Colts. Was on part of the Hall of Fame All 1950s team and was a member of the NFL's 100th anniversary team. Gino Marchetti, the second member of the Colts Mount Rushmore. Next, we got Jim Parker. Jim Parker was selected 8th overall by the Colts in the 1957 NFL Draft. Uh, Passed away in 2005 at the age of 71. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in his first ballot, 1973. Parker played 11 seasons with the team and did not miss a single game for the first 10 seasons of his career, from 1958 to 1965. So 8 seasons. All of those seasons, he was named both to the Pro Bowl and a first team All Pro. Spent the first 6 seasons of his career at left tackle before moving to left guard, but succeeded well, excelled well at both positions. Jim Parker was also a member of the 100th anniversary team. Again, Hall of Fame All 1950s team. A two-time NFL champ, Jim Parker, still known as one of the best offensive linemen of all time. The third member of the Colts Mount Rushmore. And last, we got Johnny U. Johnny Unitas. Johnny Unitas was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the ninth round, 102nd overall. So ninth round in today's game, 102nd pick is usually late third, early fourth round. Never played for the Steelers. Played 17 seasons with the Baltimore Colts from 1956 to 1972 before spending his last season with the San Diego Chargers. First ballot Hall of Famer in 1979. Was named to 10 Pro Bowls with the Colts, 5-time All-Pro, won a Super Bowl with the Colts and 2 other NFL championships, 3-time MVP in 1959, 1964, and 1967, while also finishing twice as a runner-up. Altogether with the Colts, Unitas went 117, 60, and 4 as a starting quarterback with 39,768 passing yards and 287 touchdowns. Led the league in yards 4 times, touchdowns 4 times, passer rating 3 times as a member of the Colts. Johnny U, another choice for the Colts Mount Rushmore. So here we have it. The Indianapolis / Baltimore Colts Mount Rushmore is Peyton Manning, Gino Marchetti, Jim Parker, and Johnny Unitas. Of course, as I mentioned, 3 of those 4 guys are from the Baltimore Colts. If I did just an Indianapolis Colts Mount Rushmore, it would probably include Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, who I originally had on here. Eventually, I switched him with Jim Parker. Jim Parker just so many more all pros than Marvin Harrison, but Marvin Harrison would not have been a bad choice either. Reggie Wayne, and my 4th guy, I probably would go Jeff Saturday, although Edgerrin James and Robert Mathis have a lot to say about that. But other honorable mentions, including the guys I named, Lenny Moore. So Lenny Moore would actually probably be my 4th Baltimore Colt Mount Rushmore guy, along with Unitas, Marchetti, and Parker. But other honorable mentions from Baltimore and Indianapolis: Art Donovan, Raymond Berry, Bobby Boyd, Tarek Glenn, Bob Vogel, Dwight Freeney, Andrew Luck, Marshall Faulk, Jonathan Taylor eventually, maybe, probably, John Mackey, T.Y. Hilton, Bob Sanders, and Adam Vinatieri. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with my Mount Rushmore? What would you change? Of course, as a subjective list, let me know in the comments who you would include in yours. If you want to do an all Indianapolis one, if you want to do an all Baltimore one, that's fine as well. Doing these daily. Tomorrow will be the Jacksonville Jaguars, so stay tuned for that. We're almost at the halfway point of these. Crazy, 2 more, and I am officially at the halfway point. Don't forget to subscribe, though. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.